Good evening, everyone, and good evening, Saurav.
Good evening.
Um, Before starting this session, I would like to introduce myself and Saurav. Myself, Prem Murmu. I'm the host for today's session, and the session will be conducted and taken by Saurav. As you all know him, he has in past taken many sessions related to site course. Uh, for your information, I would like to uh, tell you what are the sessions we have done before, uh, like uh, how we create application in Sitecore JSS with Next.js. One session was that. Then we did the Sitecore template creation and structure definitions. And after that session, he also took a session in which he showed you theory as well as the practically he's showed how Sitecore renderings and layouts and its types are. And for today's session, we have the topic as you can see in the screen, uh, the core concepts in Sitecore. What are these? These are data sources, items, versions, and caching. So, as you are aware that Saurav, he is very experienced and uh, he has many sessions did in Sitecore. He has good experience of 5+ working experience in Sitecore JSS and XM Cloud, as well as he is an expert in React and Next.js, React.js and Next.js. Sorry. Okay. So I will I will not take much time. Now I will hand over the time to Saurav, and he will explain what he has for today. Thank you, Sauravji. The time is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Prem sir, for the intro. Uh, Hi everyone. My name is Saurabh Kumar, and I am site code developer. So, in this today's session, I will explain you some core concept of Sitecore, which is an enterprise level CMS used to build scalable and personalized digital experiences. We will cover five key areas. Data sources, page items, versions, and finally caching. Okay. So, so in this session, I will explain Sitecore overview. Uh, Key concept like data source, page items, item types, and versions and caching. So one by one explain you. I will explain it. First key concept is data source. So what is the data source in Sitecore? So in Sitecore, data source is the content item that a rendering or component pulls data for data from. Instead of embedding content directly inside a component, Sitecore separates a structure from content. This means the same component can be reused across multiple pages with different data sources. For example, a banner component might use one data source on the home page and completely different on the another page. So, there are typically two types. First one is local data source. Local data source which are stored under the page itself. And the second one, global data sources, which are shared across multiple pages. So this approach improves flexibility, maintainability, and content reuse. So coming on next topic, page items. So what's the page items? What the work of page items in Sitecore? So page item in Sitecore represent a web page in content tree. Each page item is based on a template, which defines what field it contains, such as title, body content, images, and metadata, and some other fields. In addition to content fields, a page item also contains presentation details, which define how the page is rendered using layouts and frame and components. So you can think of a page item as a combination of content, structure, and presentation configuration. This separation allows developers and content authors to work independently. So, coming on next topic, next key features, item types. So, what's the item types? So, inside core items can represent different things depending on their type. First, we have template. The template which define the structure of content similar to a schema. Then we have content items, which are actual pieces of content created using those templates. These includes pages and data source items. Next, rendering. Rendering item define components such as MVC or view rendering that control how content is displayed. And finally, media items. So, media items represent assets like images, PDF, or videos stored in the media library. Understanding these types helps in designing a clean and a scalable content architecture. So, next next coming topic is language versus version. What the difference between language and version? So, this explains a very important concept inside core. Show how content is managed across language and versions. Language version allow you to create content in multiple languages. For example, the same page can exist in English, French, Hindi, yeah, in other language, each with its own content. Item version on the other hand, item version represent different revision of the same content within a single language. For instance, you might have a version 1 of a page, then update it to version 2 without losing the original content. So the hierarchy works like this. As an item contains multiple languages and each language can have multiple versions. So this structure is extremely powerful for managing multilingual and evolving content. Coming on next topic, next key feature, caching. What is caching in Sitecore? So caching is essential in Sitecore to ensure fast performance, especially for high traffic websites. Uh, Sitecore uses multiple layer of caching like HTML. HTML caches stores the rendered output of components. Data and item cache store content data from the database. Media cache. Media cache handles images and files. And preface cache. Preface cache loads frequently used items in advance. So additionally, Sitecore allow cache variations. This means you can cache different version of the same component based on factors. Factors like, for example, user login state, data source, query parameters. like that. Proper caching significantly improve performance, but it must be configured carefully to avoid serving outdated or incorrect content. For now, I'm showing you how to create data source and also how to create language of each item, and also how to create a multiple version of each content item. So I'm launching Sitecore dashboard. Uh, so go to the desktop and open your content editor and navigate to your project site and just click select your item. You can select any one item from your site. So I'm selecting the home item. Just click on home item and click on presentation details. Now click on final layout and click on edit. To navigate to control tabs and select any one of the components. Map to the item. I'm selecting one. Suppose about and click on edit. And now you can see for this component, data is assigned. Location is here. So just go to the data this data source location. Uh, Local about us inside the data you can see about data item. So now I'm going inside local data about uh, this data about data. Yeah, there. And now you can see here, you can see the options language. I created only one language here, English. So here, only English language is showing. I want to add multiple language. So how to add a multiple language? So just click on versions, version tabs, and click on the options uh, and now click on more language, and now you can see here multiple languages listed, so you can choose any one of the language which you want to add in your item. So suppose I want to add the French language. For French language, this one. Okay, sure. Now it is asking to add as a new version. So let's click on the add new version link, and now you can see a new language of that item is created here. So now you can update your content in the French language. So French French title. I enter here French title. So description. Similarly, you add another fields here: description, images, button, and other fields value. And now save. And now after saving these items, don't forget to publish the item. So just publish my item. Yeah. So you can now see the for about items, I have added two languages, English and on English language. Then here you can see English language content is showing. If you click on French language, then you can see here the French language content is showing. So similar. So next one is how to add versions of the same language. So again, go to the version tabs and click. After that, choose language which you want to add the version of which one language. So suppose I want to add version of French language. So first one you need to choose your language French. After that, go to your versions and click. You can see here the versions. By default, one version is added. So click on versions drop down and click on add version link. Yeah, just click on that version link. Now you can see here two version is added. First one is this one modified this PM. Second version is this. So now you can update the content here which for which language and also select your version. So I select a version French title 2. So now I'm changing my version. So you can say content is also changes. I now currently I selected say version 2. Now change my version 1. Yeah. So you can see in version in for French language for version French language of the version one B1 version. So my title here title is French title. If I choose version two, change version two, so title content is also changed. So you, so I think you understand showed how to add language and version of the item. Yeah. So this is the process of to create, to add item languages and version of the item. Okay. So yeah. So now in so overall these concepts from the backbone of uh, how Sitecore manages content, presentation, and performance. So, a strong understanding of them helps in building scalable, maintainable, and high performance solutions. Yeah. So, this is overall. That's it from my end. Uh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Prem sir. Uh, uh, if have you any questions, so you can ask me. I am happy to take any questions. Uh, okay. No questions. Thank you. Thank you, Prem sir, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Saurav. Thank you for the session. I hope after seeing this session, many users will have questions, or if they understand it, it's very well and fine. And I hope you have uh, explained it very nicely. Hope the viewers get it. And if any one of you watching this session, you have any questions, you can comment us, you can contact us, you can mail us. We are Murmu Software Infotech. Thank you for the session again, Saurabh, and bye for today. We'll meet in the next session.